Hello everybody, and welcome to my brand new podcast called Off Topic. I'm super excited to be here. If you guys don't know who I am, which I assume if you're watching this, you know my name, but my name's Piper, and this is my vlog channel called Pippa Vlogs, and I am super duper excited to be starting a podcast. So thank you all for tuning in and listening and joining me for the first ever episode, and yeah. So obviously I'm new to podcasts. I have had a previous podcast, which I will talk about in just a second, but I just wanted to say welcome, as I said before. Firstly, the podcast is called Off Topic, mostly because I have really bad ADHD and I literally will go from topic to topic, especially when I'm talking to someone else. But I also do it, well, we'll see if I do it when I talk to myself, which is why I have my notes app out right now, so I can kind of see my outline for this episode so I can know what to talk about, because I really am not great it's staying on topic, so that's why it's called Off Topic. I've always wanted to do a podcast, and I feel like recently people are really starting to do podcasts a lot. Everyone all of a sudden has a podcast, which I think, do what you want. That's slave for you if you want to do one. But I feel like they have just recently become super popular and everyone has a podcast. So I'm should I do it? I don't know. But it's not the first podcast I had. On a previous vlog channel that I shared with someone, I did do a podcast. It was a group podcast, and I edited and did the ideas for those, or helped come up with the ideas. I actually really enjoyed doing those, so I wanted to continue it onto this channel, because unfortunately that channel isn't up anymore. A lot of my inspiration for this channel does come from Emma Chamberlain and Ava Jules, some of the more popular vlog YouTubers that are active right now on YouTube. I just really love YouTubers that are very honest and open, or as open as you can be, and very truthful and transparent about their lives. I don't really like the facade that social media has, so I listening to their podcasts a lot, because I feel like they talk about really real things and they don't make it up. So I kind of want to keep this podcast as open and honest as I can, and kind of just talk with you guys, because I want to hear what you guys think about this. I want to hear all your ideas for topics, what you want me to talk about. I'm trying to keep stuff open to conversation. I don't want to have things that are off limits. Obviously there's some things I'm not going to talk about, but I want it to be as open as I can make it. I've been told a lot on Instagram Live, people have told me, ooh, make a podcast, you're so good at giving advice, that type of stuff. I don't want to just give advice, but I will do some of that, obviously. But people have told me I'm good at talking. I think I'm good at talking too, because I can talk and talk and talk, trying to stay on topic. So I feel like that will make it easy for me to start this podcast. This episode probably won't be that long, just because it's literally just the opening episode. I'm just kind of laying the groundwork, I won't be really editing these episodes, but I will be cutting out some of the pauses, because I know sometimes when you're going through thought, you're pausing for a second to think about what you want to say. So I'll be editing out those awkward pauses, but for the most part, this is going to be pretty unfiltered. And the warning here before I go any further into this or into another episode is that all the content in these podcasts is not going to be PG. So if you're young, or if you followed me from my gaming channel, please viewer discretion. Obviously I can't control who watches this, but there's my warning, so I can't get in trouble. Plus, I always mark my content not for kids. So a little bit about me, just for the new listeners or the new people just now joining this channel. My name is Piper. I'm 18 years old. I was born March 25th, 2005. And I originally started YouTube on my gaming channel, known as Pixie Pip, spelled incorrectly, where I started by making Roblox speed builds and role plays, where I gained over 100,000 subscribers, which I'm super proud of. Out of that, I created a secondary channel for vlogs, which I shared with another collaborator. We are no longer friends, so that channel ended, but I created this new channel, which is where I'm going to start vlogging and posting my everyday content about my everyday life as I grow up, go to college, and become an adult pretty much. So yeah, that's a little about me. I recently just committed to a college, which is College of Charleston in South Carolina. I am absolutely beyond excited to be able to have the opportunity to go away for college. I do not live in South Carolina. I live in New York. Because my mother works for the airlines, it's possible for me to fly for free back and forth from South Carolina to New York, which isn't viable for a lot of people, but for me it's possible. I also got a really, really good scholarship for College of Charleston, so I was able to hopefully afford it. It's very expensive, but I plan to apply to the honors college next year and hopefully get some scholarships through my major as well. So that's some new stuff that's very, very exciting. I'm trying to think of what else is new. I know I mentioned earlier, I've been wanting to start a podcast for a really, really long time. So I guess like this is just the step that I'm taking. You know, I feel like a lot of times we are very doubtful of ourselves and trying new things and putting ourselves out there. I know me for one, it's very, very difficult for me to kind of step out of my boundaries or like my comfort zone, put myself out there and do new things. I am very, very anxious around new people and in new situations. This is actually very easy for me to do because for some reason I'm able to be so open and so like talkative and chill online, but like if I was talking to you guys in person right now, I'd probably be so scared and I wouldn't say anything. So if anyone else is like that or has bad anxiety or social anxiety, trust me, I see you and I totally understand because that's exactly how I am. But I feel like part of doing stuff is just starting it. Once you start stuff, you realize maybe it's not that bad. I can do this. I got this, you know. But it's just that first step that's always the most difficult to take. So I'm very happy that I'm finally doing it. Do the dang thing. That's the motto. Just do it. As in Nike shoes. Another exciting thing happening in my life right now is, exciting thing that is going to happen in my life is May 26th, I am going to see Taylor Swift. I am a huge Swiftie, so if you guys aren't Swifties, you might get a little annoyed because I will be talking about it a lot. Well, a bit. I absolutely love Taylor Swift. I love everything about her. I love how she sings, her music, her lyricism, what she stands for, how she uses her platform. I just love it all. And right now she's on tour for her tour called the Eras Tour. And it's basically where she takes you through all of her albums, like all of her eras that she has. And I am just so excited to go. I have my outfit. I'm dressing as a mirror ball, which is a song from my favorite album, Folklore, and I'm wearing like super sparkly skirt, super sparkly shirt, glitter, and disco ball earrings. I'm just super excited about that, and my opener is Phoebe Bridgers, and I love Phoebe Bridgers, like literally so much, so I'm so excited, and yeah. I don't really have much else to talk about in this episode, so I probably am just going to end it off here, honestly, because until I get some more topics, which I will get some more topics if you guys let me know what you want to see, but also I will be releasing episodes, hopefully, every other week or every week, just depending on my schedule. And once I get into summer, hopefully I'll have some more free time, so I'll be able to, but yeah. But thank you all for joining, and I hope you guys enjoyed the topics of the day. But yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye!